Alright, so it's another gorgeous day here, Lancaster County, Pennsylvania. Got a lot to do today. Thought I'd just kind of go over what I hope to get done, and then we'll see what I actually get done. Seems like I only ever get halfway, but it's a beautiful day. It's supposed to chance of rain tomorrow. Thursday is a lot of rain. We're on our way to the vet here. We got to get Paisley and Moose. Moose is our red lab here. They need booster shots, and so we're taking them here, getting that done this morning. But I gotta get those. I got 4 rows of those BHN. I was saying BHM yesterday. I'm sorry, guys. It's BHN 871 yellow tomatoes. I gotta get them standing. I got half of them done. Half of them they're all suckered, all ready to stand up. But that stringing takes forever, and didn't quite get that finished yesterday, so we got to finish those. And then the rest of that house, we got little plants that need to go in, and that won't take too long. Hopefully the kids can help me get that done, and we'll all work at that together. And I got this house number 6 hot peppers. I would love to get in the ground today if possible. We got to get the plastic laid down there, which isn't going to take too long, and then get the plants in. Hopefully they're spaced apart about 30 inches, so it's a lot less plants. It's only like 550 plants in that house, so that should go pretty quick. And then last but not least, we still got 6 or 7 flats of onions left, which the kids were amazing yesterday. They knocked out almost 20 flats of onions. There's 200 plants of flat, so they're putting out some onions there. We're gonna have a total of 24,000 onions when we're all done, and we're on our last 6 flats. So we're about a little over 1,000 plants to go, and then that's done. And then last but not least, if we happen to get all that done, I should get my teeth on my chisel plow changed over. I got teeth sitting there ready to go on, and when that's on, if I get a chance tonight, I got to work some ground. Try to lay some plastic maybe tomorrow if possible. If the rain holds off, I can maybe try to get that in. And then on Friday we're scheduled to plant watermelons. So that's what I hope to get done today. Here's our onion patch. It's about 700 feet long. There's going to be 5 rows. You got 4 on this side, and then we have a dry row, and then there's 1 row on the other side. It's about half an acre all together of onions, about 24,000 roughly plants. 4 rows, roughly 6 inches apart. These were put in with an onion planter. It has pokers there to poke holes, and then we came by later to pop them in. Actually, the kids put quite a few of these in. I helped the first few days, but a little bit of yogurt works ice cream, or it's like yogurt works there, did the trick to get the kids to put in a bunch here at the end. It's amazing what a little bit of ice cream does for motivation. But so yeah, these guys are in. As you can see, I'll show you this. These guys here were planted about a week or 10 days ago, and then you come down to these guys. I'll show you the other side here. They're a little smaller. They're about, they're 10 days behind. But candy white onions, and then we got some red onions in here. I don't know if I'm going to do onions other years or not, but the main reason I'm sticking them in here is because this is the area where my strawberries are going to get planted in August. Right up here by the house, by the buildings. I got a lot of deer around here, so I wanted to put some strawberries close to the buildings, and hopefully they're not quite as attractive for the deer to get at them, but I'm going to probably have to fence them as well. But I thought right here by the road will be a little bit less attractive than if it was down, way down the bottom there by the woods or something. Would be just about like handing a candy to a baby there. But so anyway, I'm going to be putting strawberries in here in August. I wanted something to go ahead of it, and that was the reason I decided to throw some onions in here and hopefully make a little bit of money on that, and then I'll do the real cash crop of strawberries for next spring. we're finally getting to get the rest of their little yellow tomato plants stuck in underneath where the flowers are here. We're trying to get all this plastic, about half a house, filled up, and then this house will be completely planted and growing. So anyway, this whole puncher here is kind of handy. This thing's pretty old. I don't know how many years old this thing is here. Got it from local produce supplier here a few years ago, but I think it's a 2-inch hole it makes there, or 1.5 to 2-inch hole. It's got a nice little spring mechanism on the top here where you can get the dirt, punch the dirt, makes a nice hole, and punch the dirt right out of there, and makes a little nice little plug there comes out. But and then it's just a nice hole that the kids or whoever can come past and get the water put in there and get the plant stuck in there pretty quick. Works pretty well. So we're gonna try to get these in here today. All right, working on my used chisel plow I bought this spring. Got a good deal out of it. Came from Virginia, where my dad lives. They had a farm sale down there. But the teeth on this thing have been, I don't know how many years sitting there. And so they're in badly need of repair. I got some new ones here from Paul B. Gonna replace on here so these things can dig and actually do a nice job. So I got to take these teeth off, and these bolts are so rusted on here I can't get them off, so we're just going to grind them off. And I got new bolts to put on here, so this afternoon I can work some ground and hopefully get some plastic laid tonight. So that's the deal this morning. Alright, that looks a lot better. That looks like it's going to dig some ground. I just got to tighten them guys up, and we're going to be ready to throw some dirt. All right, we're stretching daylight here. It's about 7:30, and I'm gonna try to get this done tonight. So I got some lights. If I got a cover with under cover tonight, I got what, 6 more rows to go here yet. So we're getting habaneros in here. Then house number 6, get these guys in. They grew a little bit since last week. I want to get them in. They're going to do just as well in here as they are in the trays. Getting watered every other day and getting forgotten, this and that, and with all the busyness, it's nice just to get them in. But these guys are getting spaced at 30 inches, same as I would in the field. They're going to be a little bit tight in here. Normally have them 7-foot centers out in the field. Here they're might be 4-foot centers, so they're pretty tight. These are going to grow pretty big bushes, so what I'm going to have to do is run stakes on these guys to keep them squished together as best I can and grow upwards. But we're going to try to get the early market on these, and then also the late market. I have a market in New York City, and there's a couple, about maybe 25-30 growers in the area that grow for a guy who buys these, takes them in New York City. So I want to get the first market on that, and then I'll also try to have the last market with these in the house here, about 500-600 plants. So we're gonna try to get these in tonight and be done finally with all 6 houses ready to go.